All right, let's send it out to Tony Sadiku in your first alert forecast. While you're waiting for a flight, might as well look at some art.
Well, that's not a bad idea, Natalie, if you're on time.
Yes, that's true.
That's never me.
You're a last-minute guy.
As we check in, Natalie, with the weather watches this morning, maybe you've got a flight to catch this morning. At least you know the weather's going to be okay. And really, it's going to be a smooth ride for the most part. A little bump in the road, though, by tomorrow as we get ready for a little bit of rain. Pretty nice morning. Mild to the north and west, where you got temperatures in the 50s for some. Let's check in with Elena. Nice to see Elena. 71. She's got that in Brooklyn this morning, and she is ready for a little baseball. So I know Elena's been out for a little while. Just glad to see you doing well and healthy, and nice to see your face. So I hope everyone's doing fantastic this morning. Maybe you're getting ready for a little baseball. I think the weather should be really nice through this evening. Mostly clear. 71. South-southwest wind. That's what you're greeted by early on a Tuesday. Weather's as nice as it can be, especially if you really like summer, because we are going to dial it up a notch. You're going to feel the difference. Headed for the mid to upper 80s, nothing but sunshine and nothing in the way of any outdoor plans. But certainly you're noticing this. Yesterday it was kind of more of a drier heat. Today, maybe not so much. We'll call it moderate humidity. We're not way up into the miserable range, but as you're out and about, maybe you're noticing, hey, you're sweating a little bit more. Maybe you're looking for the shade, the air conditioning. You'll appreciate it. Make sure you've got the extra bottle of water. Here's the difference. I'll show you by the numbers. And temperatures, very similar climb to yesterday. We're upper 80s are attainable in the city, maybe some low 90s in parts of New Jersey and the Hudson Valley. But you got to add like a few degrees to the numbers to really get a sense of what it feels like because of the added humidity. And that'll probably take us into the range where we're in the low 90s. And by the way, tomorrow is a little more humid, so we'll add a few more to this tomorrow as well. And with that, the air quality could suffer. It's not going to be super crazy, but if you are sensitive to this is something you've got to factor into, when you spend the most time outside. It's usually the afternoon where the air quality really goes downhill, so we'll watch for that again today. As for the pollen, we're adding ragweed and weeds to this too in terms of the moderate category. We're good on the other stuff. Futurecasts will quiet through tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, different story. Probably not a widespread rain chance, but I know a lot of the weather watchers are looking for some rain. Les talking about the garden needs a little love, and I think we could provide a little bit of that tomorrow, maybe into Thursday too, as some downpours will blossom in the afternoon. Of course, we're watching Erin. Plenty of time to watch it, but this thing is likely to ramp up, and we could be talking about our first major hurricane of the season as this thing gets going by the weekend. So plenty of time to watch it, but just know that right now there seems to be no threat to land, but too early to make any specific calls on that. 7-day forecast looks good to me. Sunshine today, definitely feels like a nice summer day. We'll add some thunderstorms in the mix coming up tomorrow afternoon, maybe into Thursday too. The humidity starts to drop off. By Friday, you've got sunshine, lower humidity. That might be the pick of the week. Weekend looks good, but you'll notice Sundays heating up, low 90s, ample humidity, and it should be a pretty quiet start to next week too.
But that's some weekend. Yeah. And we could probably use a bit of that moisture. It's been so hot.
It has been so hot. And a little bit of rain will help too.
Yes.
We just don't have a lot of it.
All right. Tony, thanks so much.